Natalie, let's be honest. If someone clicked on this video right now, would they even know this isn't a live call?
Probably not. And honestly, that's exactly why this is so much fun.
Because this is not just another interview.
No, this is just two modern creators, two builders using AI avatars to show how we actually work.
And that's the part I love. Not theory. Not look what this platform can do. Real use.
Exactly. Real workflows, real habits, real creative process. But the ironic twist of it all, the question we seed is...
And maybe also a little bit of, wait, are these girls real or not?
Let's mess with some people's minds and have a little fun at the same time.
When we talked earlier, I realized something. We actually use HeyGen in very different ways.
Yeah, same tool, completely different instincts.
So let's do this properly. One case from me, one case from you, and we compare.
I love that. Just fast, practical, no boring corporate beige outputs being slapped around on LinkedIn.
Just two girls geeking out over what works.
Lana, I'm so ready. Let's go.
Okay, my first use case is speed. Before, one video could take me a week. Script, structure, materials, voice, editing, corrections, everything. Now I joke that HeyGen made me lazy. But not lazy in a bad way. Smart lazy. Because now, if I want to react to updates, tools, or AI news, I can move much faster. I can prompt, adjust, generate, and get a publishable video without rebuilding the whole production from zero.
That's huge. In this house, we do the same things. We modularize everything for the same reasons, because speed is so important when building thought leadership. You can't lose the momentum, and to keep the lead, you gotta be first.
Exactly. If you wait too long, the content loses energy. So for me, HeyGen is not only about avatars. It's about staying relevant without killing a whole week on one piece.
Okay, so check it. My spin is pretty much the emotional layer of your use case. We created a workflow that takes my brain, my HeyGen avatar, and we fuse it together to make a hybrid repeatable process. I need my NatGPT to sound real. It's a total deal breaker if I don't feel her. And how do you do that? I tried using the HeyGen cloned voice, and it's great, it's fine, but I needed more just because of my brand and my approach. Then I thought, well, why don't I just combine my review of outputs with voiceovers, and boom, perfect workflow for me. So what I do is I use my real human audio. I record it with my own voice, with my real timing, real pauses, real emphasis, even little laughs and breath moments. And then I let the avatar perform that.
Yes, that is such a strong point.
Exactly, because the avatar stops sounding like this polished machine. I'm not a polished machine. Are you a polished machine? Humans are flawed, but doing it this way, it starts feeling like a digital version of myself. And Lana, I'm dorky. That's hard to prompt.
And that's exactly why it works. You keep the speed of AI, but you keep the human rhythm too.
Totally, and because I combined my thought leadership output review, you can't just copy, paste, and pray everything's going to be okay. We got to check our LLM's work before publishing. This kills so many birds with one powerful AI stone. I hope someone tries it.
My second use case is multilingual scaling. I work across languages, so for me, HeyGen is not just a video tool. It's a bridge. I can take one idea and adapt it for different audiences. For example, English and Russian, without rebuilding everything manually every time. That changes a lot. Because instead of one message living in one place, the same idea can travel.
See, that's so powerful. You're not just making content, you're extending its life.
Exactly. And for me, that matters because I don't want to stay locked into only one audience. If the core message is strong, I want it to move.
That's such a smart use of HeyGen, because language suddenly becomes less of a wall, less of a barrier.
Yes, it stops being one video. It becomes a scalable content asset.
Okay, my second one is all about scaling, but through format. One of my favorite things is using long-form content to create short-form pieces. I've been doing this ever since entering marketing in 2008. We always want to compound. We always want to have evergreen campaigns. Well, there's a HeyGen feature that I love using because you can take a longer YouTube video, prompt it, and pull out multiple short clips from it. I tried it with an hour-long podcast that I did, and it gave me these amazing clips. I was just so surprised about how strong they were. But more importantly, I was surprised how easy it was.
That is so useful, especially for YouTube and social media.
Exactly, because then the question is no longer, what do I post today? It now becomes recursive authorship. What are the strong moments that we already built? We never want to repeat the process. We only want to compound and build.
Yes, same mindset. One source, multiple outputs.
Exactly. You do it across languages, and I do it across formats.
And both save time. Okay, third one, and this is probably the most me one. Automation. I'm very interested in workflows where content does not just get created, it moves through a system. Planning, scripting, generation, avatar, publishing, all connected. Because the real problem for creators and businesses is not, can AI make one nice video? The real problem is, can we repeat content production without burnout?
Yes. See, that's why we collaborated. We don't just see videos, we don't just see content. We see the structured systems and its infrastructure. Yes.
Yes, because one nice video is not enough. What matters is repeatability. For me, the dream is you press one button and the process moves. Maybe not fully without control, but with much less manual chaos.
Exactly what we're trying to do here, me and Lana. We're trying to show how this all becomes bigger than content. It becomes a repeatable, authentic, scalable representation of your brand.
Exactly.
Okay, the third way that I love using HeyGen is what happens when the avatar is already generated. I've got my NatGPT. She looks great, but I don't treat HeyGen as the final editor. I treat it as the performance space. So I generate the avatar, get the face, the delivery, the presence, and then I take it to other tools like CapCut and build style on top of it. Rhythm, mood, music, graphic layers, visual pacing.
That is very true. HeyGen gives the base, but not always the final creative finish.
Exactly. And once I have that avatar layer, I can remix it. I can make it feel more like a music video or a visual piece or more stylized. And that's what makes it fun for me, treating it like a Rubik's Cube.
That's the producer mindset. First the performance, then the final atmosphere.
No, exactly. And I treat my NatGPT avatar like a Barbie. And so once you have a collection of avatars that are strong, you can just art direct the whole experience.
And this is why I think this collaboration makes sense. We use the same tool, but not in the same way.
Exactly. You mainly use it to speed up, scale, and automate.
And you use it to humanize, perform, and shape the feeling.
And both approaches solve the same problem. That's what I love about it.
How to create strong content without doing everything the old, heavy way.
Without needing to devote full shoot days to execute campaigns, am I right?
Without waiting for perfect conditions.
Without needing makeup, lights, full energy, and endless retakes every single time you want to say something valuable.
And when it's done right, it doesn't feel cheap.
It feels smart.
What I really see now is that HeyGen is no longer just a fun toy.
No, not a toy at all. Even though it's super fun.
It's already part of a real production workflow.
For creators, marketers, founders, educators, honestly, for anyone who has ideas, but not unlimited time.
And I think that's why people are reacting so strongly now, because the quality crossed a line.
Yeah, and the question is no longer, can this work? Now the question is, how are you going to use it in your own style?
That's the real question.
Okay, so the question is definitely not, can HeyGen make an avatar? HeyGen can absolutely make an avatar.
What kind of workflow can you build once the avatar becomes usable?
And for me, it's mostly about making AI feel more human.
For me, it's about making content production more scalable.
And together, that's actually a really powerful combination.
So tell us, which use case felt most useful to you?
Was it the speed, human audio, multilingual scaling, the highlights, automations, or the remix editing?
And if you want, we can do part 2 and show exactly how we build this,
including the workflow, the scripts, the audio, and the editing process.
See you in the next one.
Bye, guys.